Using the Uptale editor. This video will explore how to upload media into experiences, scene types, navigation between scenes in the editor and for the users, and general settings for experiences. To get started, log into Uptale and navigate to an Experiences Details page. Uploading media. Media is the generic term for any piece of content that can be used within an experience, in scenes, and within tags. 360-degree pictures and videos are types of media that can be used as backgrounds for scenes. 2D pictures, videos, slideshows, 3D objects, and audio are media that can be associated with different kinds of tags to add interactive elements to scenes. You can upload, edit, and delete media from experiences in the Media Manager, which is accessible from the Experience Details page and from within the editor. To access the Media Manager from within the editor, first, open the editor. Then click on this photo button to open the Media Manager. In order to import media, select the appropriate tab for the type of content. For example, to upload a 360-degree photo for a background, first select that tab, then click Upload. Now drag and drop files into that window, or choose a file through the File Explorer. Take note of the accepted file extensions here. Content must be edited or exported in certain formats to be compatible with Uptale. Ensure they match one of these supported file types for that media type. Another option to import media is from the gallery. Here users can upload media to a public gallery, a shared gallery in their environment, or a shared gallery for their workspace. Some galleries store many files, so the filter is beneficial for finding items faster. A search function is also found here. Once you have found the content to import from the gallery, click the check mark on the media card, then click Import to My Experience. Creating a scene. Uptale has 3 types of scenes. Void is a virtual space with a separate color picker for the ground and the sky. These colors can be changed in the General Settings tab under the scene type. 360 picture, which uses an image as a background to the scene. And 360 video, which will play a 360-degree video for a background. The picture and video for that scene can be selected in the General tab once the scene type is changed. The drop-down will present you with all the media in the Media Manager of that type. Make sure files are named appropriately so they can be recognized. Scene settings. The narration is audio that will play when the user enters that scene. The drop-down will show all audio files uploaded to the Media Manager. Alternatively, by clicking the speaking person icon next to the narration text, Uptale will prompt a text-to-speech translation, which will be imported into the Media Manager and used as a narrator for that scene. Advanced settings. In the Advanced tab, settings for rotating the background image can be found. Take caution when editing the horizontal axis. The scene should be level with the ground, so users don't become disoriented while in VR. Options for forcing a starting direction when the user enters the scene can be found here. This is helpful if you want users to face something in that scene when it starts. Another option is a toggle for marking that scene as the final scene. The final scene can indicate to users if the experience was successful or a failure upon reaching a particular scene. If you are unsure what a setting does, hovering your mouse over the settings will expand a tooltip for that setting and provide context on its functionality. The Notes tab allows content creators to leave notes on that scene, which can be referenced later. Creating a new scene. To create a new scene, click the red plus icon on the top left of the screen. Use the first 3 options to create a blank scene of a given type. The next option is to import a scene from another experience. The final option is to import a scene from a gallery, similar to how we imported media in the Media Manager. After a scene has been created, users need a way to navigate between them. For this, a door tag is needed. Tags will be covered in their own video. For now, just know this tag is what links the users between the scenes and the experience. The scene name can be changed here in the General Settings tab. The title is not seen when playing the experience. but giving scenes unique and descriptive titles will help content creators stay organized. To change the order of the scenes, use the arrow icons under the scene selector drop-down. The user will load into the first scene on the list when entering the experience. Otherwise, door tags will be needed to navigate to different scenes. Options to clone and delete scenes are also found next to the arrows to reorder the scenes. Testing a scene. Once a scene has been created or edited, testing the content is a good idea. This can be done in a few ways. The first way is to check the experience validation marker here. Issues with the experience will be highlighted, such as scenes being unreachable to users or tags missing content. Another way is to check the experience map, which will get more complex as more scenes are added to an experience. This will also highlight if a scene is unreachable. Launching the experience and trying it in your browser is the final way to test scenes. To do this, changes must first be saved. Then click one of two play buttons. The large button on the top right will play the experience from the start, whereas the small play icon next to the scene selector will only play the scene currently being edited. Launching only the scene being edited can be helpful once an experience has multiple scenes. A save timeline is found here if the saved changes need to be removed or reverted to a previous save state. General settings. The settings to an experience can be found by clicking this cogwheel button. The settings are separated into different tabs. First, in the General tab, there are settings for renaming the experience, moving it into another workspace, and seeing the size of the experience. This can be helpful as some headsets preload the content and will need to have enough space for the experience. In the Deploy tab, there are options to change the visibility of the experience and if anonymous users are allowed to play the experience, as well as launch options and registration types, should you need to change them. The Customize tab has many settings. The loading screen is what users will see when they open an experience, but have not clicked to start yet. The loading screen can be set to any 360-degree image that is loaded into the Media Manager for that experience. The logo is a 2D image that will appear on the loading screen and can also be set on this page. The tag icon settings will change the color and appearance of all tags. In the tag customization section, the font type, size, and color can be changed. This is for the font that appears inside of certain tags. The text that appears below tags can be changed in the tag settings. That will be covered in the tags video. Note that some options, like the cursor and menu color, are for the web version of the experience only. The Advanced tab has options for adding ambient and background sounds to an experience, as well as toggles for removing the option to restart the experience, and hiding the star ring that appears under the user. Training certificate settings can be found here as well if needed. The final tab, Goals, has options for setting success parameters for reaching a certain scene and for collecting a set amount of stars to complete the experience. Launching the experience. Recall the red text that reads Draft on the Experience Details page. This is where the experience can be removed from a draft state and made accessible to learners. Check the experience validation and save all the changes before removing the experience from the draft state. Users can now download and share the experience with the links from the Experience Details page. This concludes the video on scenes and general Uptale settings. In the following video, we will discuss tags and sequencing content. Thanks for watching.